So let's discuss why care about the 4 generations. In the last 10 years in which Engine has worked in this space, we've seen a distinct difference between our clients wanting to just understand generational identities to now really wanting to explore the impact that has on their business around performance and productivity. We've had an opportunity to train over 50,000 people on how they can best maximize the skill sets of all 4 generations while managing the differences in order to have more productive and high-performing teams.
In our Level 1 workshops, what we focus on are the values, behaviors, and expectations of all 4 generations: traditionalists, baby boomers, Gen X, and Gen Y. So the goal is to raise the awareness of the generational identities and then to give practical tips and techniques and build skills on how to lead, manage, motivate, and engage both employees and customers.
And at Engine, we don't just focus on the youngest generation, Gen Ys. We believe it's important that we focus on all 4 generations because all 4 tend to be represented in organizations, not just in age, but often in mindset.
So while traditionalists may be a smaller percentage in your workplace, oftentimes 1 to 2% in the workforce, they're still an extremely important group to understand because their values, behaviors, and expectations have often set our organizational cultures and are the very foundation upon which our cultures still rest.
Baby boomers are important to understand because they tend to be the movers and shakers in our society, and they represent those middle managers and senior leaders in organizations. And tapping into what motivates and engages a baby boomer is critical. They want to put their stamp on things, they want to be a star, and many of them will work long past the eligibility for retirement.
Gen Xer, while they're percentage-wise a much smaller cohort following the baby boomers, are an extremely important group to still engage and motivate because they are your natural next successors as leaders and often are the subject matter experts in your organization. Xers are very unique, so it's important for organizations and leaders also to keep them in the mix and understand how to do so.
And Gen Ys, of course, there's been lots of interest and discussion around Gen Ys. But all leaders need to understand what are their values and expectations, and most importantly, how they can tap into that motivation and engagement levels to drive performance. They are a highly innovative, highly creative group of people. How do we leverage that in order to have more successful teams? And how do we help those Gen Ys successfully integrate into our businesses so that they can make a great contribution right away?